What's up, everybody? We're back. 3 topics to discuss today. Let's start off with the topic of the week, platinum card breaks. Hey, I just want to make one thing clear. I really, literally 100% don't care if you click off this video right now and go to platinum card breaks and buy into their group breaks. Literally don't care. I've been in this industry or hobby a long time, and I've long since cared about how you spend your money, or scammers hanging around and making lots of money. Absolutely nothing I can do about that. And another, let me let you in on a little secret of the group break industry. These group breakers are a lot of times supported by big whales. Tom Petty's son is an example of a group break whale who buys into a lot of group breaks. Shine 150, the guy who got scammed by Card Kahuna and Mealy Pops on the Logan Paul fake Pokemon case. Apparently, I read this recently on the Blowout forums that he's a big buyer into the platinum card breaks. So these group breakers are supported by actually a very small amount of customers. It's not like thousands of $100 orders by all these individual customers. It's like these big whales come in from time to time with these guys, and they buy tons of spots or multiple spots, and they're able to kind of prop these guys up and keep these guys in business. But I don't know if that was a secret or not. The only thing I will add with platinum card breaks is I've got more tapes, and I've got more video, and I've got more evidence and more documentation. The 13-minute video that I released the other day was just a little small sliver of what I have, very incriminating audio and or video on platinum card breaks. So what I would suggest to them is tighten things up over there in terms of not scamming your customers, and don't you ever put my name in your mouth, either on your little live streams, on camera, behind my back, anywhere. Do not put my name in your mouth, because I could cause you huge, massive problems in your life. D, G, A, B, C, whoever we got over there, I could cause massive problems in your guys' life. So tighten things up over there, get things together, keep your whales happy. Next topic, and this is not breaking news. I actually heard about this watching a few other YouTube videos that I'll show the little thumbnail of right now. But a record sale over at MySlabs for a PSA 10 1986-87 Fleer Michael Jordan was voided after it was discovered that the slab itself was fake, and probably, I'm assuming, the card itself is also fake upon further examination. I guess what happened was MySlabs bragged about this all-time record sale. Some eagle-eyed collectors started looking closely at it, and some people over at PSA started comparing that to known photographs they had of supposedly said card, and it turns out it wasn't the same card. The slab itself was fake. So, bad news for MySlabs. I think the thing I'll say about these little 3rd and 4th tier marketplaces that are popping up, this is where the little trimmers and the scammers are going to go to unload this stuff. I mean, I'd be willing to bet the guy who sold the card knew it was probably fake, and he, that's why it wasn't sold. A PSA 10 Michael Jordan usually gets sold at a in air quotes here, reputable place, or I don't even want to say reputable, more well-known place than MySlabs. You don't see these, that's why it was an all-time record sale at MySlabs, a 6-figure sale. People don't sell 6-figure cards on there because, it's just not what you do. But scammers, trimmers, guys like this, guys who want to remain partly anonymous, are going to go to sites like this and use these things to try to off these cards a little more discreetly than they would if they were on Golden or PWCC or eBay. But just something to keep an eye out for, and just something I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, and Sports Card Investor bought one of these PSA 10 Jordans last year for like $500,000. So how'd that investment work out? Last topic, here's a fun one. I have to have notes on this one, sorry, because it's a new name, kind of a drawn out situation, so I have to have notes and read off of them, so I apologize for that. Valentino Capobianco. Okay, I'm just going to show a picture of him here. I'm just going to call him Valentino Bear because he, maybe like the Beanie Baby. So Valentino Bear currently is an authentication assistant over at Beckett Media over there at the BAS, Beckett Authentication Services, for over a year. And what did he do prior to working at Beckett, you say? Well, he was the chief of staff for Massachusetts State Senator Paul Feeney. That's right. So before he worked at Beckett, he's the chief of staff for Massachusetts State Senator Paul Feeney for like 3 years. Oh, but right after that, right before Beckett, he actually ran to be a Massachusetts state representative. I mean, isn't that amazing? A guy who ran to be a state representative, right after that, he goes and works at Beckett. Well, hold on 1 minute. Kind of during a campaign, even like small campaigns, even for like a small state, representative seat, like in Massachusetts, like Valentino Bear ran for, all the little dirt comes out about you. Well, a lot of dirt came out about Valentino Bear, and news broke that again, this is a guy that works at Beckett, from 2006 to 2016, so a 10-year period, several women and men came forward to say that he attempted sexual acts with non-consenting men and women. He aggressively pursued younger women. He repeatedly asked to perform sexual acts in exchange for money. Valentino Bear denies the allegations, but did call some of his behavior in the past juvenile. So, after his failed campaign to run for a Massachusetts representative seat, he somehow gets a job at Beckett. Valentino Bear chases around female athletes. Here's some pictures of him. I mean, how creepy, with the context of what he's done, how creepy is this, that he literally goes around, chases around female athletes for their autographs, gets selfies with them. Ugh. And then he gets all these I wonder what these women, if they knew about this guy, if they would sign anything for him or take a picture with him. Anyways, he gets these autographs, then he runs them through BGS or BAS, naturally, right? He works there. And then they end up on eBay through a Boston Sports Collect-Gym. Well, who's that, you might say? Well, that's a relative of Valentino Bear. James Capobianco is a family member of Valentino Bear and has hundreds of Beckett authenticated autographs up for sale. So here's a guy who used to be a chief of staff for a state senator, ran to be a state representative. 10 years of allegations from men and women, multiple men and women, came out that this guy has sexually harassed them, gets a job at Beckett, runs around, chases around women, gets their autographs, gets it authenticated by Beckett, ships it over to Uncle Jim or whoever this guy is, and he sells it for him. So between the whole, kind of got me thinking of the whole Eagle Eye Joe Clemens, Leaf, Brian Gray, BGS, that whole connection. So just kind of another whole family backdoor, nasty, grimy, slimy connection over there at Beckett Media. Gross. I gotta go take a shower after that or go jump in the lake or something. So hope you guys have a good weekend. Stay safe out there in the card world. And we'll be back. We'll be talking about somebody other than Platinum and Backyard next week. Somebody will do something stupid and I'll be here all ready to fire away. Later.